Alright, so this is Act 3, the swamp. This is the longest act because there's 3 horse rides and a boat ride, which are all basically auto-scrollers. This is a section where we get introduced to lamp boosts. So lamp boosts tend to be more reliable at 30 FPS. So in the cutscene, the opening cutscene of Act 3, I always change my FPS to 30. I don't know why it's more reliable, but it is considerably easier to do lamp boosts with 30 FPS. So I highly recommend it, even though it does look a little choppy and laggy. So the first boost is off this one here. We're going to jump onto it and do a lamp boost. So for some reason in the game's code, when you stand on a lamp and destroy it, it wiggles back and forth slightly, and then as it shrinks and disappears as it's destroyed, the velocity of that wiggle is transferred to you. So you'll go flying through the air. So we're going to position ourselves. The exact positioning varies depending on what we're trying to do, but generally if we're trying to just go forward, we want to be somewhere between the middle and the tip, and we want to be on the forward side. So when I say forward side, I mean facing this direction. We don't want to be too far because then we'll kill the lamp and not get any boost at all. So we want to be slightly more forward than the center line, and we want to be somewhere between the tip and the middle here. And generally that's going to allow you to get your lamp boost. So this one specifically, we're going to do the lamp boost by attacking twice with the sword, and then we're going to hold right until we get past that lamp and tree up ahead, and then we're going to hold left, and we're going to do another trick. So this is a lot all at once, but I'll execute it here. So we're going to attack it twice, hook right, double jump, and then we're going to open the menu to slow us down, and then we're going to jump as soon as we touch the ground, and that will maintain our momentum. So that will make us go from that very beginning to this tree, ideally if we do everything correctly, super fast. So I can do another one here. So sometimes if you do that first boost, you'll end up here if you miss something. So this is kind of a backup boost, so we'll do the same thing. We'll attack it twice, and we'll double jump and end up right here. So that's a backup boost we can do. And the menu jumping that we did, we'll be doing more of that later, so if you didn't catch that, you'll see more of it. Here we're going to roll up onto this first rock, and then it allows us to just jump over that. And then we'll go through here. This is pretty straightforward. We can go to the right onto this rock here to go straight onto these boxes. And then this is just basic platforming. Here we want to jump up onto these boxes, and then we're going to climb onto this ledge here. So I find that it's easiest to do on the right side. I don't know why, but I normally just stay right here and it'll let me ledge grab. And then you want to jump up here. Here, instead of going around like this, you can jump straight up, and it's easy to fall into the water down there by not being able to ledge grab. So what I do is I draw a line between this little lamp here and right here where I'd just be able to clear this corner. And so if you go in between this lamp and right there and double jump as you hit the tip, you'll always make it up. So that's a little trick that I learned to stop falling in the water there. We have another lamp boost coming up. This section is basically all lamp boosts. This one has enemies, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to snipe him right there, jump up onto this, get onto our lamp, and so when there's enemies around us, it's very easy to dash towards them when we're trying to attack the lamp. So to avoid that, we can look straight up and the enemies won't register to be attacked. So we're just going to attack the air if we look straight up instead of the enemies. So we're going to do that here. And when we do this lamp boost, we have to jump immediately after or we'll bonk on, I think, a lantern here. So I'm going to look up, do the lamp boost, and immediately jump so that we can go straight across this water area. And we get to skip that whole section right there. So here we're going to jump around here, jump up onto this box, jump up onto this box, up here, and that's the quickest way around. This is another lamp boost with enemies, and we're going to hook right. And this one we're going to look down. We have to go very quickly, but if we hook right, we can land over here instead of having to go around that area. So that saves a considerable amount of time. So those lamp boosts are both pretty technical. Actually, all the lamp boosts so far are pretty technical. If you are learning, I would recommend skipping those. There's only some mandatory lamp boosts in this run. Those ones are definitely optional for learning, but they're super fast if you get used to them. So here, we normally have to do some quest over there. I don't remember if I've ever done it or not, because I've only speedrun this game. Here, instead, we're going to climb this tree. We're going to get up here, and we're going to lamp boost. Sorry, not lamp boost. We're going to menu jump onto here, and then we're going to try to jump as high as we can while running towards the hind end of that horse there. So we go right there, and we trigger the horse, and we can go right into the cutscene. Or, not cutscene, the auto-scroller here. So this is similar to the mines. We're just going to be right-clicking to kill the little fences and jumping over the short fences and trying not to run into a wall. There's nothing really to this, so you can skip ahead 30-40 seconds, I think. Not really sure how long this is, but we will be done in a short time. Okay, this next section is another lamp boost heavy section, so okay, and this one's pretty technical also. So there's only one you really have to do, and I'll tell you that one, but the first two are optional. So we're gonna use this lamp to get to a section over there, which has a ton of enemies. So and we're gonna do a lamp boost in front of a bunch of enemies. So definitely want to heal up here if you need it. This lamp boost, we're going to jump onto this little weed and then double jump up onto here. This one we're going to hook left and double jump over to here. Again, there's a lot of enemies here, so we're going to kill the two little skulls that shoot flames at you. We're going to kill those two so we don't take too much damage. Jump onto the little wheelbarrow, jump onto the lamp, and then we're going to boost up onto the next platform as fast as we can. You're going to have to jump fairly quickly because we need a lot of height, not a lot of distance when we get out of this. So I will attempt to do it right now. So we're going to kill this guy, jump up here, jump up onto our lamp, look up, attack, attack, jump, jump, and we make it. So that's extremely difficult. I will not blame you if you decide to learn that much later in your speedrunning learning. This is the only section, the only lamp boost that I would say is pretty mandatory. This saves you going up there, climbing it, and doing that slow section there, or there is a lamp boost on top, but I find it more difficult. So if you just do a lamp boost from here and aim right there towards, there's a little gate on the left. We aim towards that, we should get the cutscene. So here we go, jump, jump, and we want distance there, not height. So we want to go as far as possible, so you spread out your jumps a little bit. And this will get us right onto this platform here. So even though we were going to fall and die, it teleports us right here, so which is nice. Here we jump on these little instruments and get onto this lamp, maybe. Right here, get onto the shelf, we can roll once here, jump onto this, and then we're going to aim towards the horse's head and try to get as much height as possible. And then we can do the same exact skip we did before. So this is just another horse section. You can skip like a minute or so to get to the next section, or you can watch me ride a horse. Okay, so there is an optional lamp boost here that I do not do. I find it really easy to bonk on, so I bypass it, but you could try it. It's this one right here. I do not do it. Here, we're just going to roll up to here. We need to get as much distance as we can here, and we just barely land there. Here, we can optionally do this lamp boost as well, or you can just keep going. You start on this little weed here, and jump up here. I haven't quite figured out the right keystrokes to get the most distance here. It seems like you have to go slightly right and try to not hit. You have to dodge this tree by going slightly right, and then dodge this tree by going left, and then you should land on the boat here. In theory, you could also do a jump boost off of that to maintain our speed, but I haven't been able to do that reliably. That's one of the least impactful lamp boosts we've had so far, so it's not a big deal to just skip that one. Here we have our boat section. There is no tech to make this faster, you just have to do it exactly as the game intends. The Act 6, the north section, there is a lamp boost that we can go a little bit faster on this section, but here we just gotta do it. So you can skip a minute, minute and a half, whatever it takes if you don't want to watch me do the boat section. This is actually relevant, not dying in this part. I find that if you stand where I was and jump as late as possible, it tends to help. here, just to save a little bit of time, we can get up on the tip of this, and we'll be able to jump a little bit earlier. In theory, if you got a running start up this, you'd get like, a little bit faster, but I just like to do this so that I'm safe. Don't accidentally fall off the tip of the boat. Here we just roll as fast as we can. There's nothing really technical here. You just kind of memorize the route, try to go as straight through it as possible while constantly rolling. Again, those rollers or the swingers rarely hit you. Sometimes they will, and hopefully they'll push you forward like that. And then it's slightly faster, but it's not worth worrying about really. Here we go to the right mushroom, and then if you jump on the back of it, you can get up here and roll. So ideally you would not ledge grab, but you can get one roll in on the top if you don't ledge grab, and you have enough space for one roll, which is minor optimization. So here we lose our head, and have to go get it back. And this is another horse section, so again, you can skip it. It is a little bit difficult when you first start. You have to not die to all these lasers. In general, it's kind of hard to die to the lasers. You just kind of run around them. It's not that hard. So if you don't want to watch me do this, you can skip 40 seconds or so ahead. This last little section, if you go slightly left, it'll never hit you, which is handy. You can check Discord while you wait for it to arrive. So here, this is a fairly technical boss fight. We need to knock these little green potions into the eyes. So ideally, we'll line up so that we can hit 2 at once. And then we can try to roll close to the eyes, since that's the shortest distance, and then roll out so that you can line up your shots better. So going in like this and then back out will make them drop the potions in the direction you want more quickly. So we're just going to knock these into the eyes, and then once this fall, we just kill these little tentacles. Try to roll through the little tentacle arms going around so you don't take damage. Here he starts to attack us. Again, we're ideally using one potion for 2 eyes where we can, but this one we cannot do that. And again, try to hug as close as we can to the eyes and then come out so that they drop the potions faster in the right area. Oops. If you need more health, you can always kill these little barrels. This last phase they will start rotating about the center itself. Ideally, it will only rotate once if you get good luck and good aim, but seems like I'm not as lucky. And right when we kill it, we roll to the center and kill these two guys. Takes 5 swings, I believe. And then our crow's going to say this line, and then right when he says his next line, the head is grabbable, so we have to wait until the second line, and then we can jump up. And the gun's always in the same position, but it's really hard to know where you are rotationally. So that's the end of Act 3.